Hey guys, how's you doing? How's your Wednesday? It's a midweek party. Watu wangu mko vipi? Karibuni sana to the show kama K. We do appreciate your feedback, so be sure to send in at Switch TV Kenya on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Switch TV KE. And of course, you can text us on 111 as our SMS line. And yes, welcome to the show. And hashtag wonderful Wednesday. Well, it is wonderful to be alive today. It's your girl, Katie.
Good evening, beautiful people, and happy hump day. Halfway through the week, how you guys feeling? Excited? Sad? You can't wait for it to be over? Like me, I feel like this week is not ending. I'm just ready for like 2022 to get here already because I'm done with 2021. But anyway, our hashtag today is Wonderful Wednesday, and it's very wonderful to have you guys here with us every single evening. We appreciate each and every one of you, and of course, do remember to keep the conversation going on our social media handles: Switch TV Kenya on Facebook and Twitter, and Switch TV KE on Instagram. I am Joyce Minor.
Hola everybody, another beautiful, wonderful Wednesday. So what can we do apart from just welcome this wonderful Wednesday? I mean, what have you guys been doing? 111 is the SMS line. We'd like to know also where you're watching us from. And the hashtag today is Wonderful Wednesday. Is it wonderful, or it's that day? Kuna konga ile time ya hiyo Wednesday. Kuna day tu fulani kwa wiki utasikia tu hii siku si feel. But guess what? We're about to make it better. I mean, that's what we do here. That's what we are paid to do. And I hope, of course, you are watching. And also, you can engage with us on Facebook, at Switch TV Kenya, on Facebook, and on Twitter at Switch TV Kenya, and on Instagram at Switch TV KE. Karibuni sana. My name is Nana Owiti.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are you guys
Wednesday already.
Are you guys feeling like this week is not going? Mina feel image kokota.
Mimi naona inakimbia.
Ama ni juu tulikuwa impromptu holiday.
Yeah.
So yeah. I'm not fully back to work. My brain is still in a load.
Still adjusting. You're here this week.
But it's buffering. Hajafika bado.
Uko loading. Inaenda hivi. Ikipoteza buzz.
Exactly. But do you guys know, like, we'll blink and it will be December?
We blinked and it's November.
Bro, like it's already the 3rd. The next time nitakuwa naambia the date itakuwa ni kwa sababu it is the 30th. I'll be like, guy, it was 3rd the other day. Hey,
Take it.
Hey, si ndio?
Yeah.
Next week time kasi tutakuwa like tumeshapita 10.
Tuko almost
mid-month.
This is how I know. This is how I know days are going by. You know, when you're in school, you don't see days going by. So I ask my kids and ask people that are in school. Because mostly mkiwa shule kwanza una second term inaishi unashanga kwani atufungangi. So I ask them, unasikiangaje? Nyinyi mnaona masiku zinakimbia ama? And they say, yeah, masiku zinakimbia. So I think we are nearing the end time. So what do you think?
I don't know if you guys used to do this, but like in high school, like upper second term after we did mock exams, we used to write the number of days we have until to clear high school. Tunaenda reduce. I was like, good old times. Who told us to grow up? It's a scam. Don't do it. Our biggest problem was that I can't wait for this day to fika 0. Bro, we have bigger problems now.
Now you have bigger problems.
You know, when you're being taken care of, you can
hakuna
eat.
Kitu unalipa.
Wambiwi like but being a grown up, it's work.
Unamka kuna chakula kwa fridge. Bro, do you know, like, grocery shopping sometimes stresses me out. I'm like, I just bought food last week.
You know?
Imenda?
Mimi nakwambia by tarehe 20 ushaanza kusikia
hakuna nini?
Bills, they're screaming. Sijui hakuna naandikiwa list hapo. Mama cheki hakuna. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, share with us the experience. Do you feel like these days are rushing? But of course, you know how we start off the show. Hapa ndio niliwaambia size matters. Who wants a small cup of tea? Do you want? I know I don't. It's time for Pop Spot. Yes, and I do have the first story, and this one, I don't know why this man tells us to understand, under. Na wananga mkifanya hizi ma challenge za understand. Well, I don't understand why our Kenyan promoters do this to our local artists, especially when we have an international act gracing the event, right? So over the last weekend, we had Omah Lay in the building, right? And according to Karun, she was treated badly. And not only Karun, so many people actually took to Instagram to discuss these things. And Karun kwanza akaenda pale Insta stories and said, they literally pushed me and my brother and sister and team into a tent to make way for Omah Lay. So she was like, promoters, you gotta stop treating artists like trash backstage as soon as an international artist arrives, okay? So Nairobi Gossip did this story, and guess who chimed in? Our very own Willy Paul. Akasema karibu hata avunjwe mgongo sababu ya msanii international. This is what he said. Actually, there's Shaq the youngin who happens to be a rapper, right? So akasema, thought we're not doing this nonsense no more, shaking my head. Old habits die hard. And then nani akachime in? Willy Paul akasema, bro, kwani hujaipata hii tu? An artist from East Africa hapa tu alifanya karibu nivunjwe mgongo manze. It's about time this tea has to stop. It must stop. Charity begins at home. I believe if we come together, we can end this nonsense. Togetherness is the way to go. Let's unite and put an end to this once and for all. Lazima wa Kenya waheshimiwe, both the fans and the artists. Period. I mean, this is not the only time when we have an international, act gracing our stage, and then our artists are being treated like minute people.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's actually true, because like my brother was actually at that event, and he was the one who was actually explaining this to me. He was like, for some reason guys were being kicked out, because as you know, as a media, you're given an all pass access. So he was on his way into backstage. He was like, no, we've halted all movement into backstage. So he was like, alright, cool. He thought people are just waiting. He just saw guys being like pushed out of like backstage, man. And I'm like, that's so unnecessary.
And backstage is basically most artists actually
Exactly.
wanapanga backstage. See, not
Na si
everyone
ati-
has access
na
to.
si ati ilikuwa tent moja, kila mtu alikuwa na tent yake. So I don't understand why the pushing and the shoving was necessary, man. That's like very unnecessary.
Yeah, I feel like when it's such things, as in there's a way you can handle people. You get like, you know what, someone else is coming here, and I feel like at the end of the day, if you know your worth, wherever you sit doesn't really matter. You get what I'm saying? As in hata ukikukae pale na we ni uko tu sawa.
As long as you have access, man.
Exactly.
Hadi
So,
photographers walikuwa
'cause-
wanafukuzwa.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but I'm saying sometimes ni heri too. You put yourself aside, ujitoe kwa hiyo ngori. Because we've seen people at events, na unaenda mpaka mtu alikufia kwa event sababu ya hiyo kusukumana na kufanya nini. Wewe jitoe jamani tu polepole, endo jieke tu kando, kaa chini kwenye na amani.
Yeah, but you see, kama mimi ni msanii nimeletwa hapo.
But they had already
perform.
sat down. Walikuwa wanasimamishwa watolewe
In
mali
other words,
wako.
like they
Wame
went
kuwe,
somewhere else,
imagine,
someone else
for
to
Omah
sit
Lay.
there.
So someone who has 3 songs. It's okay, that's great.
Okay, maybe he has a catalog that we don't know. Actually, mimi najua tu hiyo wimbo.
That's not what's important.
Yeah.
What's important is even I think it was Mr. Easy. I saw someone post it. I think either yesterday or the day before yesterday. He was saying like East Africa is the place where people are willing to spend money for their shows. They are saying they won't make at 100,000 USD doing a show in Nigeria or Ghana. East Africans are the one who'll pay that money. Alafu hapa artists wetu wanaumia juu hata hiyo 100,000 Kenya shillings we can't spend it on our
Na
own
nikwambie
artists.
kitu inakuanga mostly mna share the same stage. Imagine you already treat me vibaya. As a promoter, we need to do better, by the way. Unitreat vibaya, umeaccord all these privileges to this artist that is just coming into my own country, and then unilipe vibaya. My God. And then you as a fan expect me to give you quality. Yet mi silipwi, by the way.
Bro.
Mi silipwi. In fact, I'm digging into my pocket to wacha nikwambia kushoot video si cheap.
See,
It's not
cheap. Anything to do with an artist is not cheap. Just
Yeah.
studio time. You think studio is free?
I think-
Like by the time that song you hear it even as an audio, there's a lot of money that's going
And we
into
are so
it.
receptive
Yeah.
of foreign music. We are not saying it's bad, but also even the Kenyan law has to come up with a rule. Like let's play
Kwa na rule ya
90%.
70-30.
Who follows?
90%
Who are going to
Inafaa
court
kuwa-
for
inafaa
it?
kuwa 90-10 hata.
Inafaa
But
kuwa
obviously,
90-10.
you
In
can't
South
really,
Africa, it's
you can't
90-10.
really control
Yeah.
people on the internet. That's why people stream what they want to listen to.
Let them do
So
that.
at the end of the day, give your people a reason as to why they need to listen to you. But anyway, talking about, hiyo kutreatwa tu venye unataka, you just never know. Omah Lay was an upcoming, ama was just an average artist until he blew up, right?
Yeah.
So you can just be mistreating someone here because you think they won't blow up.
Na hao ndio wako, by the way. Hawa ndio wetu.
Sisi ndio tuko.
Hawa ndio wako hapa Kenya. Mtawapigia tu saa ile amwezi afford. Saa ile umepata pesa kidogo ndio unaanza kutreat wetu vibaya. I feel so bad.
Just treat everyone the same way you'd want to be treated if you were the one who's performing, ama you are the one who's organizing something, ama just treat someone the way you want to be treated. You think we'll have a better world, eh?
That's what we call neo-colonialism. You think colonialism is over? No, it's not, because Kenyans are brainwashed to think anyone but Kenyans are better than them.
Yeah.
That's neo-colonialism.
That's madness.
Yeah, anyway,